Moment of stillness. Fans file into the stadium, the players file into the tunnel.
Audi Cup 2017. Das Finale.
Last-minute checks by the referee and his assistants. Dr. Felix Brösch moving his way to the front. The players look happy. Quick words with Miguel Moya from the referee. Seems to be a lot of last-minute adjustments to the various parts of their clothing. The time is approaching.
Okay, here we go. Hier sind der FC Liverpool und Atletico Madrid.
Time to go, time to play, time to win, time to lose. There will be a result here today, even if it happens on penalties. No extra time, 90 minutes will be played, and if there's no results for one side or the other after that, there will be a penalty shootout. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. Atletico Madrid in their away strip. Yesterday, it was Liverpool who wore their new old-style strip, if you like, the green and white. Today, it is Madrid. Some young faces in there too for Atletico Madrid. I don't think he'll be playing. Don't think they'll be playing either. Steady cam, holding steady. The handshakes down the line. Now it's time for the trappings of festival to be removed and for the gentlemen to take their place on the pitch. Just two of Liverpool's team from yesterday starting. That's Mane and Emre Can. Both of them played yesterday, played well too. Solanke leading the line. Lallana comes in to control the midfield. Woodburn and Flanagan on that right side. Gomez returns from injury. Klavan slots in at the back, another experienced Bundesliga player. And James Milner, as well as, of course, Danny Ward in goal, the Welshman. 24 years old, part of the Huddersfield promotion team. Time for the handshakes. Miguel Angel Moya, the captain. Felix Brösch and Mark Borsch on the right, his assistant, and Stefan Lupp on the left. Fourth official today is Michael Bacher. This is how Madrid line up. It's a completely new side compared to yesterday. Vieto and Angel Correa up front. Barre, Augusto, Kranoveta and Thomas in the midfield. Moya comes into goal. Interestingly enough, because of course the man of the match in their first game was the keeper. Not today. Not yet. He's got some work to do before he gets that particular honour. Sergio González Testón, Lucas Hernandez, Jose Maria Jimenez and Sime Versalco are the back four for Diego Pablo Simeone. Time to play. Liverpool, the Reds, kicking from right to left in this, the final of the Audi Cup 2017. Everything up for grabs. Two virtually new sides on the pitch, so that should mean fresh legs, although some of them did play as substitutes yesterday. If you're just joining us after the kickoff, I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you through to the end of the game and all the way through the presentation of the trophy. Not a good first touch there from John Flanagan. He's had a time out and had a difficult year, got a bad knee injury. He seems to be coming good in time for the Premier League start in a couple of weeks' time. Watford, the first game up for Liverpool. Near sides. Versalco. This is Jimenez. Long ball, something to chase. Easily cut out in the end by Klavan. Simeone opting to rest Griezmann and Torres today, but they are, of course, on the bench and always an option. No Felipe Luis, no Juan Fran. Long throw. Liverpool should be used to defending that sort of attempt on their goal. Headed away by Emre Can, who was dragged back as he did it. There's an air of expectancy in the Allianz Arena, as you'd probably realise with their side going out. The home fans, of which there are a vast majority, of course, not feeling inclined to cheer for either side. There's a patient, interested atmosphere. This is Milner. First touch from Wijnaldum wasn't the best. And Correa brings it away. It's gone in behind Klavan. He's got the call from Danny Ward, and Ward clears. Both these sides in the tournament for the first time. Atletico Madrid's pre-season has really only just started. They've only had, I think this is the third game in their pre-season. Simeone felt that it went rather well. He was happy with the performance of his players against Napoli. He was very happy that they were able to come back from going a goal down. Fans would rather have some form of attacking action. Liverpool were patient at the beginning yesterday in their game, as indeed were Madrid. It's a poor pass, followed by another poor pass. Milner took his time. This time it's Moya who's keen not to make a mistake. The clearance wasn't the best from Jimenez. Chan. Nicely done. Liverpool were very attack-minded yesterday. And they're putting it out for a throw-in. Diego Simeone there, but it's also worth mentioning that the Napoli players who played in the playoff for third and fourth place just less than an hour ago are rejoining the crowd to watch this game. Chance to do a little bit of research, perhaps. You never know who you're going to come up against in European competition. Sergio González Testón. Ronaldo. Throwing the ball only so far, but Vieto's picked it up. And that was an important header from Klavan, because Angel Correa was waiting. Plenty to say. Very active in his technical area. I don't think he appreciates the way Liverpool are starting to press on this near side. Neatly done by Milner and Klavan. Good committed header there from Vrsaljko. This is Joe Gomez. He was carrying a slight knock, and Jurgen Klopp didn't want to risk him yesterday. And obviously he's well enough to compete today. Milner's wanting the ball back from Ben Woodburn, but it didn't arrive. Tenacious from Woodburn. Couldn't tickle it away from the opposition. Taken down by Vieto. Scored the winner yesterday against Napoli. Tried to slot that one through. Lallana pokes it wide to Mane, who we've virtually seen nothing of so far in this game, but he was one of the best players on the pitch yesterday, that's for sure. Scored one and made one, really, although he didn't get the final pass. Chan. Milner, first time ball for Woodburn, but it's got just a little bit too much speed on it to be comfortable for Woodburn. They've met a few times, these two sides. In fact, this is the fifth meeting between them. The other two, of course, were not a friendly tournament. Not a friendly tournament at all. Champions League and more recently Europa League, 2009-10 season. Liverpool came out on top on the two games that they played. Both qualified and went on from the group. Liverpool won 2-1 the last time they played, and Atletico 1-0. Previous to that, it was the year before in the Champions League, and it was 2 1-1 draws in the group. Offside against the number 16, the Schalke. Just 1 foot in offside, which is enough. Either side really keen to take it to the other at the moment, although Liverpool have had more of the play. Mane coming inside and seemed to draw players across, but the danger came from another source. Woodburn's cross. And Solanke went flying past. Solanke given the roll up front, relinquished by Firmino. Firm header. Solanke chasing, but not close enough to cause Moya any problems. Nice header back to his keeper. Gets a ripple of applause. Gomez. Lallana took his time. Didn't get taken down, according to referee Felix Busch. Well, Thomas Partey, the number 5, lurking. James Milner keeping a close eye on him. Schalke's squeezed some room, but that's not a good pass. The referee's decided. There was a previous foul that needed the play to be brought back for. So Atletico will have the chance of lobbing something into the box if they'd wanted, but they decide to take it short. And now Liverpool move up as a man. One got over the top of Milner. Wijnaldum's chasing down Jimenez. Klavan too short. Milner and Woodburn combining nicely. Solanke keeps it away from trouble, or does he? Coming back from offsides. And it's Liverpool's ball. And you can see where he was when the ball was kicked. Jorginho, Wijnaldum to James Milner and back again. Liverpool much more patient than they were against Bayern. But they know as well that Madrid will be patient too. Nobody wants to put a foot wrong. Single goal might decide this. It's a little chess-like at the moment. Both sides feeling each other out, seeing where the weak points are, probing. Mane. I'll be keeping a close eye on him this evening. Chan's ball is requiring a little bit of work to gather. Klavan spotting Mane. Mane will want the ball back from Lallana if he can get it. Lallana's into the box. That's very delightfully set up for Woodburn. Ben Woodburn, 17 years of age, showing confidence to attempt that volley. Any other day that might have gone in. Didn't take a deflection on the way out. That's really been the first decent effort of the game in the opening quarter of an hour. Gomez gets it to Woodburn. Flanagan. Down to Mane. Nicely done by Mane. Solanke can't keep it away from the defence. This is Milner. He's gone for the big hit, but it's been blocked, as so many shots have in this tournament. Players after the summer break not quite on all or as sharp as they are at the end of the season. And everybody watched that one go. Well, Madrid's a little passive at the moment. Could have got me Madrid's mixed up there. Madrid certainly passive at the moment. Woodburn. Chan has really bloomed since he arrived at Liverpool. When he was at Leverkusen, you could see the latent talent that he had, and then he was signed up by Bayern, of course. As well, and everyone has seen what he's got. Started his career at Frankfurt. Again, one of the players that Jurgen Klopp has brought in since he took the helm. Milner's never going to run for that one, not in this heat, not in pre-season. Lallana just trying to set Solanke free with a clever dink ball over the top. Wijnaldum gets it under control. Now Woodburn, Solanke, Milner. Every time they try and force their way through, Madrid are there to meet them. Lallana keeps possession. Milner's in space. Klavan, who's seen more of the ball than anybody else so far. Previously of Augsburg. Plenty of time to see that one coming for the Croatian international. Time Vršiljko. Chan again. It's going a little bit the way it did against Bayern. They're spending a lot of time in Bayern's half, Liverpool, yesterday, and they're doing the same to Madrid now. It was a fantastic lightning storm during the game. And rain as well, which might have suited the English team more than the Spanish one. Although those are cliches in today's football, with the multinational teams on display over the 2 days of this tournament. One can't really put labels like that on anybody. Solanke tried to turn his man. Barolini back. Augusto Fernandez out to Teston. Now it's Madrid that are trying to keep the ball for a while. Two number 23s tangling there. Matthias Craneviter clobbered by Emre Can. He'll have a few bruises on his ribs tomorrow. Ball out of play. With Diego Simeone fielding a completely new side, they do seem to be lacking some of the key players. The likes of Corker, Griezmann, Torres. He does have them at his disposal, of course. Liverpool with 3 attempts on goal. Nothing from Madrid. Liverpool with 67% of the ball, and Mané's getting himself a yellow card for his involvement there. He was already on his shoulder, pulled him back. And that was totally unnecessary. It is a friendly after all. Jurgen Klopp in deep discussion with the fourth official on the touchline. Of course, that helps when the referees are German. Helps Jurgen Klopp. Mané's got away from his marker this time. The cut back straight to the feet of Marcus Craneviter. Milner. Joe Gomez. Milner again. Woodburn trying to make himself available. The pass wasn't of the best quality from Milner. That one was also not the best. Can, too far for Woodburn. Can comes in. That's good, tenacious work from Emre Can. Lallana pokes it wide for Mané. Mané, once he got up his sleeve, he decides to go the outside route. Solanke can't get the header away. Klavan. Milner backing off to give him space to provide a pass. Milner's going to take him down. The referee will get a yellow card out of his pocket and show it to Milner. It's the second yellow card in the space of as many minutes. Thomas was always going to be brought down. Two yellows then so far for Liverpool. No shots on goal for Madrid, but they did look as if they were going to get in trouble in their first game. And they came back from a goal down to qualify for this final. And the crowd getting a little excited by the La Ola wave, as it's called over here in Germany. The Mexican wave elsewhere in the world. In the absence of goals, Wijnaldum winning the free kick in the end. Mane. And he's got the speed, he'll burst away from them if he can, and he thought he was fouled. The referee disagreed. It's going to be too long for Luciano Vietto. Wijnaldum, a good ball. First time pass from John Flanagan. Again, Liverpool lots of possession, but they're finding it very hard to get a shot on goal. Little better, but Moya stands in the way. Milner keeps his eye on the ball. Karnavita to Lucas Hernandez, who, despite his name, is actually French. Well, that's well done. Gomez was waiting for any such eventuality. England under 21. Vishalko with the throw. Madrid a little more adventurous, having a little spell inside Liverpool's half. Well, they were until Mane was fouled. Really jumped into Mane. Problem Liverpool are having is when they come forward, all the Madrid players get back behind the ball, so they have to get through the mass yellow and blue ranks of Atletico. to get anywhere near the penalty box. But Lallana and Chan have been controlling the midfield in Liverpool's half, and that makes it difficult for Madrid to get through. Danny Ward's hardly had anything to do all evening so far. As we approach the half-hour mark, 0-0 the score. Audi Cup Final 2017. They'll be concentrating on things that they've been doing in training, concentrating on working together. New season's coming, and it's coming soon, and they need everybody on board. Lallana. First touch wasn't good. Got a little bit lucky in as much as he won the free kick. Mane, oh, it's lovely stuff. That seemed to give people a problem. Chan wanted to volley that in. But he only hit what the Germans call an air hole. You've heard of the no-look pass. Well, there's the no-ball shot. And that was one. Chan giving the ball firmly back to Madrid. Nobody in a hurry to do anything at the moment. That's a decent nod on. Angel Correa trying to get around Klavan. Klavan on his shoulder. The Schalke first time ball, that's excellent stuff. What a fabulous save, but he can't follow up. Danny Ward with a great save. But too many yellow and blue shirts mean that Madrid take the lead, and this game needed something. It was a bit of a snoozy affair. And all of a sudden, Madrid just flicked a switch. Schalke did the right thing, first time ball, and an excellent save from Correa's effort, but then following up, Kadibare to make it 1-0. And you can see the disappointment on Danny Ward, and you can see the joy on Simeone. Not seen too much of Kadibare this evening, but the Liverpool defence has seen more than they want. That was desperately unlucky. Ward managing to palm onto the crossbar before the Albanian under-21 international open the scoring this evening. Perhaps now Liverpool will play with a more obvious sense of urgency. Whilst they were making inroads, they certainly weren't running themselves into the ground. Chan's let his man slip away from him. Played the ball, according to referee Felix Bruch. There's Chan again. Oh, that's a poor pass this time. Correa to Thomas. Jurgen Klopp nowhere to be seen in his technical area. I think he's plotting. Two masterful tacticians, the two coaches. And when the substitutions come, most probably in the second half, they will be thick and fast. Header on, Klavan looks over his shoulder. His opposite number. Number 17 for Madrid. Vieto was right up with him. Jorginho, Wijnaldum. Swapping sides, flanks out to Mane and Lallana. Two ex-Southampton players combining. There's nobody there in the centre. That ball into the crowd. Mane was super impressive yesterday. There's an injury to Matthias Kronevetter. Just caught him on the ankle as he went sliding through for the ball. And the super slow-mo camera does make it look a lot worse than it usually is. And what you didn't see was Simeone indicating that the player should get up. He seems to be fine now, Matthias Kronevetter. Chan wants the ball to come his way. His teammates have other ideas. Flanagan to Lallana. Lallana knocks it on to Mane, but it's too far in front of him. It goes out of play. Jurgen Klopp there with Željko Buvac and Peter Kavits, his two assistant coaches. There's the goal. The header across the movement of the keeper, making it very difficult. But taken well. Woodburn trying to get to the ball. Difficult job getting round Jose Maria Jimenez. Who plays for Uruguay, the national team. Bit of a scramble. Wijnaldum comes away with it. Liverpool would like to be back on level terms by the time the half-time whistle blows. We've still got 5 minutes. Liverpool have had over 60% of the ball in this first half. But they haven't had a shot since just past the quarter hour. Correa has got away from Milner. Woodburn. That'll be a Liverpool throw. In comparison to their game against Bayern yesterday, Liverpool very subdued. Woodburn again. Looks impressive when he goes forward. He's got a good eye for a pass as well. That's been given away cheaply. And this is where they need a little bit of creativity. And Lallana's not been providing it today. Couldn't keep the ball in. Well, if it's an exercise in keeping possession, both sides demonstrating the art perfectly well. Milner's in some space, but they've spotted him. And that's a very hopeful ball in the direction of either Solanke, Mane or Lallana, but it really wasn't close to any of them. Solanke gets it under control, needs some support. He was a little lucky to get that to Milner, and Milner's already got 3 yellow shirts around him. And this is what makes it difficult to get past Madrid. He does win the free kick, though. Mane wanted that one played just a little bit closer to him. Just a minute of the first half left. Again, too many yellow shirts for Liverpool. Chan a little bit pedestrian. Foul from Gomez, referee waves play on, flag's gone up. The referee brings play back, Correa's down injured. Yellow card for Gomez. Right on the stroke of half-time. I don't know how successful first half Jurgen Klopp will call that. That's the foul that brought the yellow card. This is the end of the first half of the 2017 Audi Cup. And at the break, Madrid go in a goal to the good, scored by Kadi Bare, under 21 Albania international, only 19, as both coaches have opted for a young, youthful squad. So not a lot to do for Miguel Angel Moya. Maybe in the second half there will be. 15 minutes time, the second and final half of the Audi Cup 2017 will take place, and we'll hopefully see a few more goals before the end of the 90 minutes. Bye for now.
Achtung!
So, jetzt geht's nach rechts.
Audi. Moment. Vorsicht, der fällt gleich. Bisschen runter.
Hello, welcome back to the Allianz Arena. 1-0 the score at half-time, not for Jurgen Klopp's team this time around. He's going to make a few substitutions as well, as has been the case throughout most of pre-season. Final members of the team coming up, and I will do my best to tell you who's gone where, or who will be coming off and who will be coming on. They might start and then change players. I have noticed that Gomez, who picked up a yellow at the end of the first half, is back on the field. I thought they might take him off because number 32, Joel Matip, is there, but Matip can also play in midfield, although he tends to be a central defender. And as far as I can tell, the Madrid players have just been warming up, but we did see Torres and some of his chums, like Mr. Griezmann, having a go at some shooting practice. Seems to be some confusion as to who's coming on and who's going off. Jordan Henderson, the captain for Liverpool, is there geeing up his troops. It's certainly not beyond them if they put in a performance like they did last night against Bayern. This second half promises to be fiery. Roberto Firmino was also there, fully ready to go, which is indeed what has happened. No changes as far as I can see from here for Diego Simeone. It seems that they're going to stay the way they were. I think Dominic Solanke stayed in the dressing room at half-time, as has Adam Lallana. Ragnar Klavan's there. I think maybe Gomez will move out wide. The youngster Ryan Kent, who played against Bayern, also on the pitch, along with Scott Andrew Robertson, one of the new signings for Liverpool, and Marko Grujic, who's had 6 games but only as a sub so far. Welcome back. If you're just joining us after the kickoff for the second half, I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you all the way through till the end of the game. So Ben Woodburn, I think, has been replaced by Ryan Kent. On the ball right now. Emre Can has also left the field. Grujic, Marko Grujic playing in his place. Henderson is in for Wijnaldum. Andrew Robertson replaces Sadio Mane. And Matip replacing James Milner. So now the only player with a yellow card on the pitch is Joe Gomez. So a corner for Liverpool. Can they do anything with it? That was put in beautifully. And Madrid were lucky to come away with not conceding. Their defence is notoriously hard to crack. Liverpool with a few more of their big guns on the pitch now. Firmino will give them a little bit more aggressive speed and firepower in the centre. Tell a lie, Jorginho, Wijnaldum still on the pitch. Kent puts the ball in. Already this is better from Liverpool. Fernandes to Fernandes and back again. Good run from Teston. They picked him out, but he hasn't been able to control it. And Gomez forces the goal kick. Good bit of running from Joe Gomez. Yes, indeed, John Flanagan is the player that I was missing from my collection of players that have been subbed off. Plenty of room on this near side. Gomez lurking. So a little change at the back. Martin taking the role that Gomez was playing. Gomez moving across and taking over this near side from Flanagan. Gomez long, not kept in by Firmino. The ball speeds in. The referee feels the effect. Puffing hard. It's a contact sport for referees too sometimes. And, another one I got wrong on. Dominic Solanke is still on the pitch. Do apologise, but it is quite tough in friendly games when complete sides are changed at half-time. Can't set off on a run. Got the thumbs up as well from Jurgen Klopp on this near side. There's Fernando Torres. What a reunion it'll be for him. He's a legend at both clubs, of course. Grujic a little too aggressive in the challenge. And the goal scorer, Calibara. Augusto on the back of his shirt, the number 12. Lucas Hernandez. Jorginho Wijnaldum still on the pitch, contrary to what I said earlier. Well, Liverpool started a little bit more insistently, but it's levelled off again just slightly. Plenty of possession, but they just haven't got the key to unlock the defence at the moment. The introduction of Ryan Kent, one of their homegrown talents, the number 40, has injected a little bit of momentum as well. Up front, Jurgen Klopp, one of the ultimate tacticians working today. Will also be using this competition for gearing people up for the start of the Premier League. That very nearly went pear-shaped for Madrid. Joel Martin. Straightforward clearance straight back to the keeper. Interestingly enough, no changes so far from Madrid. Here come Liverpool. They're into the penalty area again. A misunderstanding. Gives away possession. That was very well worked. Under all that pressure and still able to win the throw-in for his side. Long kick from Wyatt. Carvan gives away another throw-in on that far side. Nice footwork. Corner. Liverpool needing to defend again. Simo Vrščálko. He's been causing them some problems on the Liverpool left wing. Goal scorer takes it, hits it high and long. Liverpool want to break. Yellow cards for Sergio González Testón. Jurgen Klopp wasn't too impressed with that. Neither was the referee. First yellow card for Madrid. High. Gomez is underneath it, does well to bring that one down and back into the box, but there's nobody there to capitalise on his endeavour. There'll be a foul here. The referee lets it play. But Grujic was intent on not letting Augusto past him. Nice touch on. Couldn't control it though. Well, certainly for me, the best game of the tournament was Liverpool against Bayern yesterday evening. There'll be more substitutions this time for Madrid. Felipe Luis, as well as Antoine Griezmann. And Gavi about to come on. Grujic's ball though to Gomez. Gomez dinks it straight back to the keeper. So the two coaches slowly drip feeding some of the bigger names into the game. Martip wins the throw. I think the referee will allow the substitutions now. Number 29, González Testón, replaced by Felipe Luis. And give each other a hug. The goal scorer I beg your pardon, Augusto Fernandez goes off for Griezmann. And the final substitution is Gabi.
Mit der Nummer 3, Felipe Luis, die Nummer 15 Gabi und mit der Nummer 7 Griezmann.
Fans happy to see another big name on the pitch. Liverpool left so. Next goal in this competition could decide it. If Liverpool managed to break through, they could do it again. But if Madrid score, it could just be too tough a climb for Liverpool to get themselves back into this game. Griezmann, nice little back heel, but Gomez was there and waiting for it. In the end, Kranovita opting for the throw-in. Going to be another substitution for Liverpool. Another one of the young guns. Well, there's a surprise. Somebody I wasn't expecting to see has come out onto the touchline. Divock Origi. A lot of coaches use competitions like this to introduce young talents to the high-pressure game. That seemed to strike a hand, but the referee and players were not perturbed at all. Oh, that's not far off. Liverpool creeping ever closer to an equaliser. If that had had just a bit more of a touch on it. So, substitutions can be made. Dominic Solanke is coming off this time, and Jorginho Wijnaldum. I know I said they were coming off earlier, but they really have this time. But the big surprise is that the number 27, Divock Origi, is on the field. Klopp said he wasn't going to play in these two games. Oh, Correa was taken down. Another card coming straight out for this one. Ragnar Klavan knew that he couldn't let him past. Another yellow card, 4th one for Liverpool in this game. Went straight for it. And the free kick's already done. How frustrated will Liverpool get? Couldn't keep that in either. Number 53 is Ovi Ejaria, who is in the reserve team. He's 19 years old and obviously acquiring experience. Another one of the victorious England under-20 squads. Born in London. Has Nigerian roots. On the ball there. Passing out to Andrew Robertson. Martip. Back to the youngster. Trying to start them moving quickly. Madrid finding themselves a little in trouble. They've managed to clear the decks and turn defence into attack. Felipe Luis is close if he needs him, but Lucas opts to go the other way. That's a decent ball from Thomas. Again, Rosalco always ready to cause trouble out on that far side. Griezmann. Gomez back to Danny Ward and then Origi getting stuck in. Henderson. Man charged with being Liverpool captain after Steven Gerrard's departure. That's a very tall order in Liverpool. It's nicely done. That was good work again. Touch on. Oh, was that a foul? I don't think so. The fans desperately wanted to see a penalty. But I think Origi went over just a little bit too lightly. Well, there was a slight elbow, but very slight, and Also shielded from the referee. Origi's got some talents, as you can see. Long run and a jump from Vieto. Henderson. One of those players that always has his eyes up, looking to see where his colleagues are. And we get the feeling that he's been practicing those long balls a la Stevie G. That'll be a corner. Martip is one of the main men in the centre. This looks like something out of the training ground. Back post was the target. Origi was lurking, but the ball just not accurate enough on this occasion. And it's a very different Liverpool performance this evening. Still not out of the question. Another 20 minutes to play. Madrid have been marvellously compact. They've stuck to their game plan. They took their chance when it came along. You're going to see a couple more substitutions. Fernando Torres has got his top off. At least his tracksuit top. Firm challenge. Every attack returned. Referee, I want to make the change now, please. It's going to be 5 changes for Atletico now. Big names coming out. Juan Fran's coming back on. So Savic makes way, or rather, Thomas makes way for Savic. It's the first one. Then the number 17, Vieto. The number 16 for Juan Fran. Shelko. And Correa. Is replaced by Torres. Eventually, Nico Gaitan as well.
Bei Atletico Madrid, die Wechsel ausgespielt sind die 5 Thomas, die 16, das Atletico, die 17, Vieto, 21.
Joe Gomez goes as well, and the rather impressive Alexander-Arnold, or he was impressive yesterday, comes on for Liverpool. Again, it's a complete lotto. Numbers. Fans happy to see Fernando Torres. Both sides, of course. Torres, who spent so long at Liverpool. "142 games and scored 81 goals in his time at Liverpool. That makes him a legend. And of course, his time at Atletico Madrid has also made him a legend there. Nice little touch from Firmino, and the shot. Well, he wasn't able to keep it down. Grujic. Good little flick again. There's Antoine Griezmann. But, the final player I've forgot to mention is Amat Ndiaye. Striker will be looking to cause trouble for Liverpool, but Liverpool at the moment, since his arrival, Origi has upped the ante slightly. Up into the night sky from Matip. And I think what Simeone is trying to do is kill this game off now. He's introduced all of his, pretty much all of his big guns. It was all dependent on that so far single goal. Gabi touching it off. Griezmann starting to work now for Madrid. Just crept away from Fernando Torres. He said it's a very special game for him today. Playing against Liverpool is always going to be special. It's a club that I have in my heart, and I spent 3.5 fantastic years there. I have many friends, so it will be very special, he said. It will be more special if his side win. Torres held at bay by Klavan. Oh, Amat really looked like he might get that. I think most sides have used virtually all of their squads, and their squads have been big over the last 2 days. And it's a good ball. Flags up though. But slowly and ever so surely, Liverpool's time is running out. Matip, control from Grujic, and then the captain Henderson. Robertson, Scottish Young Player of the Year a few years back. Good passing from Liverpool. That's a bit more like yesterday evening. Kent faked the cross. The referee said the ball was played. Quick thinking from Martin, but nobody else was on the same wavelength. Origi, 2 yellow shirts in front of him. That means somebody else is free. Here's the effort. Put in, but no reward reaped. Captain's gone across to take that one out. Good run from Henderson. Gritted teeth, grim determination to make sure that Madrid were not going to make capital on that last attack. Firmino hasn't been as omnipresent as he was against Bayern. It's a good ball as well for Grujic to chase. He's got no support. Somehow he manages to get that into the box. Oh, a penalty has been awarded. It looked a bit cheap, but Origi's gone down, and the referee has pointed to the circle of white chalk. Now, Firmino has grabbed the ball. Juan Fran and the rest all trying to argue with the referee, but I think it's the first touch here you see. That's the foul. And then he goes over afterwards, but that's the foul. That's what stops him controlling the ball. A good call from Felix Bruch. Liverpool can level it, and then we can buckle up for a frantic last 10 minutes. 7 shots on goal to 3 for Liverpool. Moya has the job of stopping Firmino. Roberto Firmino of Brazil against Moya of Spain. Brazil come out on top, and Liverpool have equalised. Much to the relief of quite a few members of the crowd. After Barre's 33rd minute goal, Liverpool are back on level terms. It was a well-struck penalty. Chose his corner, sent the keeper the wrong way, gave him the eyes. Firmino. No stranger to scoring in the Bundesliga.
New score, Liverpool 1, Atletico 1.
Liverpool, renowned for their comebacks over the years. Oh, it's good stuff from Firmino. Much more like he was in the game against Bayern. Klaumann keeping a tight eye and a tight rein on Griezmann. Now, if it gets to 90 minutes and it's still level, we'll see penalties. Martin, Henderson looking for options. Does well. Alexander-Arnold. That was a little shove in the back. And Jimenez went over. Origi sprinting back to take up his position on the edge of the D. Gabi takes it. It's short, and there's room. Gaitan blocked by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nico Gaitan with the corner for Madrid. Felipe Luis finds himself boxed in. Clearance was from Grujic. And now it's Madrid with the ball. I doubt they'll want to take it to penalties either. But they do have some penalty takers on the pitch. Fernando Torres to name but one. Nino, the boy, although he's less of a boy these days, 33. Still cutting it at the top level, though. Firmino will chase it and force an error. That's why you never give up on a ball. Even players of Felipe Luis's quality can make mistakes when they're put under pressure. You could feel Firmino coming. Hear his footsteps behind him. That's a poor ball from Andrew Robertson. Forced an error again. Now it's Madrid finding it difficult to get out of their own half, but they have got the ball. There's a surge forward by Griezmann. He's got the speed to get on the end of it too. But he mishits his cross. It takes a deflection anyway. Under 3 minutes to play. Madrid trying to give themselves the advantage from the corner, and they might just have done it, but that's a good save from Danny Ward. He's made two fantastic saves this evening, that one from Lucas and the one earlier that led to the opening goal of the game. They got the chance to do it all again, though. I'll keep a closer eye on Lucas this time, surely. Over the top. It was close. There's the effort earlier, and that came off of Joel Matip after Lucas's touch. Great reaction save from the keeper, and the next one over the bar. 2 minutes to play. Long ball, rather predictably, from Ward. Again, the two figures sprinting and closing down. Jurgen Klopp was right on hand there to say which way that throw should go. Cleared. Well, Ragnar Klavan has had an outstanding evening this evening. He's mopped up everything at the back, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's voted man of the match. Under a minute to go. Last chance, not taken. 45, 43, 42, 41. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock. And Robertson had the chance to be a hero. No time added on. We're going to penalties. For the third time, I think, that it's penalties the first year, penalties the second year. Barcelona. No, I tell a lie, it wasn't the second year, just the single. The first year went to penalties. Bayern beat Manchester United 7-6. So the lists will have to be drawn, ends will have to be chosen, and the nightmare, the ecstasy, agony, and excitement that is penalties will decide who wins the Audi Cup 2017. Penalties before in this competition, but just once in the final. So there's a huddle there. This is where the keepers become heroes or villains. Jurgen Klopp's in there talking to his young keeper, Danny Ward. Ward goes out on loan quite a lot. Even the ref and his assistants taking in some liquid. It's very moist in the Allianz Arena this evening. Madrid are still very much up for this. They're already in the centre circle waiting. Their list will have been made in the dressing room beforehand, I'm fairly sure. This is also a great experience for youngsters. They can take a penalty in a cup final with a lot of... The crowd there is not quite full, the Allianz Arena this evening, but there's still a good crowd in here. I'd estimate at least 40,000 perhaps. It's a big stadium. I could be wrong, it could be many more. But this is a marvellous opportunity for some of the youngsters to take a penalty under real pressure. A smile and a laugh from Jordan Henderson. This is a friendly tournament, and that's what makes it such a marvellous family day out. 2 games and a penalty shootout as well. So it has been decided. Keepers go to inspect the goal. Liverpool will shoot first. And it's Roberto Firmino. He's already scored 1 penalty today. Will he score another? Moya against Firmino, and there's a clear indication that first penalty wasn't a fluke. Next up, Antoine Griezmann, who's not popular in this arena. Griezmann against the youngster Danny Ward, the Welsh international. No chance for the youngster, 1-1. Next up, Jordan Henderson, captain of Liverpool. There'll be 5 penalties, and if it's still level, it'll go to sudden death. Henderson against Moya. Oh, the captain has his shot saved. Well, a poor penalty, really. Too close to the keeper. Too easy to stop. Fernando Torres against his old love. Although he started his career really at Madrid, went to Liverpool and came back. How sweet will this goal be? Will he celebrate? This will be interesting if he scores. No celebration, as you would expect from someone of his caliber. Just did his job and got on with it. Advantage Madrid. Once again, Danny Ward choosing the wrong corner. Origi now for Liverpool. Penalty shootouts always so hard. That's put away though to level things up. Now the pressure moves to the other side again, although they do technically have the advantage still. Gabby. And it's clear who the majority of the fans in the stadium are with. Gabby against Ward. Oh, so close for Ward, but a well-struck penalty, making it 3-2 for Madrid. Here's one of the Liverpool youngsters, Ryan Kent. As I said, if you are going to miss a penalty in a competition, it's better it's a friendly competition, although it still hurts. Both sides, I'm sure, would want to go home with the trophy. Oh, that was very, very cutely done by Ryan Kent. He's also played at under 20 level for England. Very much the Matt Letizia method there, waited for the keeper to dive and changed his shot at the last second and used the flat of his foot, the inside of his foot, which Letizia was renowned for. He never got to play for Liverpool, though. They weren't buying Southampton players at that time. Number 22, Gaetan, makes it 4 in a row for Madrid. And now the pressure is on. And it's Marko Grujic who arrived from Red Star Belgrade last year. Had a goal disallowed against Bayern as well. all on his shoulders. Miguel Angel Moya can seal it. Whoa, cheeky ball from Grujic. And now Felipe Luis. If he scores, it's all over. Simeone didn't want to admit it, but he liked that way that Marko Grujic took that penalty. So, Danny Ward, can he produce something special? Felipe Luis to win the trophy. Atletico Madrid are champions of the Audi Cup 2017. It went all the way to the wire. But the cup will be going to Spain. There will be no first English winner. The second Spanish triumph in the Allianz Arena in this competition. Madrid win. Hard luck for Liverpool, but well played Madrid. They came from a goal down against Napoli in the first round in the semi-final. And then, after Liverpool's fine performance against record German champions Bayern München, wasn't quite the same team. But to be fair, it wasn't the same starting side for Madrid either. 11 changes for them and 9 for Liverpool at the start of this game, despite the injection of some big names in the second half. It still ended in Madrid's favour. Liverpool were worth the 1-1 at the end. And then, of course, to use the cliche, the lottery of penalties. But there's no shame in getting to the final and losing on penalties. Liverpool will be hoping that there will be other finals. Diego Simeone, a legend for Argentina. Many Argentines in his side as well, of course, in his squad. Same way that Jurgen Klopp has a lot of Germans or people that played in the Bundesliga like Ragnar Klavan, who is the man of the match today. It was impressive at the back and has been rewarded for his efforts. I think very soon we might even be able to get a word with him. Lindsay Hooper is on the pitch with Ragnar Klavan. Over to you and the man of the match, Lindsay.
Yes, I am joined by our man of the match. First of all, you took this all the way to penalties, so you must be pleased overall with performance.
Yes and no. Of course, if you look at the whole game, first half, the first goal that Atletico scored was my mistake. I was sleeping. So in the end, that we scored 1-1 and it went to the penalties. It was a good team performance on the second half, yes.
In terms of preparations for your pre-season, how has this been?
It's been tough, to be totally honest. But you know, pre-season should be tough, and we had some great games. Today was not so good. It was okay, but not so good. But we have to learn from it, and we still have one pre-season game left, and then the season starts already.
And are you optimistic about the next season?
Yes, of course. I see a lot of improvement. We have good players. We have a fantastic squad, fantastic trainer staff. So for sure we want to pick up where we left. So last season was the 4th place. We want to keep on improving and yeah, going forward.
Well, congratulations, runners-up at the Audi Cup 2017. Thank you.
Thank you.